On how to correctly access the Square Point of Sale app for when you're installing it on your phone. So I'll go through the app install and then we'll talk about the device code shortly. So you go to, on an Android, go to the App Store. Here it is here. I'm going to install it, so I'm downloading it. If you've already got it on your device, I suggest, and you're having problems, I suggest that you uninstall it, then reinstall it. And as I walk through this, you'll see why. And it's the one step that I think is causing a few people problems. So let's just go through that together as a team. And the device code, just about that as this installs, is that the device code that I sent you, it only lasts for 48 hours. So if you haven't used it within the 48 hours, you will need another one. And I can easily give you one. That's not a problem. Also, a common question has been, can I have multiple ones? Yes, you can have multiple ones. The only issue you need to remember, though, is if you've got 3 devices, I'm going to open this up. If you've got 3 devices on your location, you want to make sure that all the sales goes through the one device, not the 3, because when it comes for you looking at what you've done, that's going to be a problem. You have to measure it across the 3 devices. Some people are doing one separate device per day. Others are doing one device for the entire time. You choose, but that's just how it is. Anyway, now we're in SquarePoint. So this is what it looks like. We're not going to create an account. Now, if you create an account, that means you're setting up everything. You're creating your own store, which is, by the way, you totally can do. It just means that you have to put in all the pricing and the pictures and all that stuff yourself. Whereas if you do the next step, which I'm about to teach you, I've done it all for you. Anyway, so we're not going to create an account, but we are going to sign in. And here is where it's going to say, hey, can I put my email password? We're not going to do none of those. We're going to use a device code. So I'm going to click on use a device code. And here is where I would enter the code that I have sent you into the system. Now, by the way, the code that you see me putting in right now, it can only be used once and it can only be used on a device. So if you've got a code and then you're getting people to download the app and you're saying, hey, just put in this code, you'll get access, it doesn't work like that. What they've done is they've created one code per device. So if you need more devices, just give us a buzz. Best to give me an email or a text, just because I'm getting a bit swamped with queries and questions. So at this stage, once I put in this device code, which I can send you, and I can send multiple, you go sign in, you click that, and then it's going to ask you a few questions. Upon asking these questions, it won't let you move anything forward if you don't say enable all. So just go, yep, allow, and allow. Cool. And now it's going to say, hey, look, let me show you about how it works, blah, blah, blah. And you can look at that if you like. Keep on going through, but we're just going to exit out of that. And boom, we're into the store and away we go. So that's how you install and access and use that device code that I've sent you. Again, if you if I sent you the device code ages ago and you haven't used it, it won't work. So just give me a buzz and we can start again with a new one. And see my other videos, because I've had a number of people ask me, especially when they go like this and they go and look at transactions and they want to see all their transactions. They go, hey, I didn't do all these transactions. So you look at all those. I didn't do any of those. I only just sold some Spark It Ups. Where have all they come from? Just a reminder, everybody in Fireworks NZ is able to see everybody's transactions. But this is where you can